From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out. And we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
And thus the saga continues. Hello everyone, welcome to the epic sequel to Shenmue 2, Shenmue 3. I am playing the game on PC. Full disclosure, I backed this game on Kickstarter for $300. That's a lot of money, and you might be thinking to yourself, is it worth that amount of money? Objectively, no, it is not. It is not worth that amount of money. It's also not worth the 14 or so years of hype that, all the delays led to. But regardless, I still think it's a good game, and I liked it a lot. So we'll just jump right in, and when you start the game, you have 4 difficulty modes. I am going to pick hard mode, because I've played the game before normal and thought it was a bit too easy. So, challenge mode it is. And so the game begins pretty much exactly where Shenmue 2 left off.
Dear Shenhua, my work is done. The phoenix entrusted to our people is now complete. The time of destiny has come. Go with the one who holds the phoenix, Shenhua, and find the proof. Yield yourself to the light and go together. I shall give you the family treasure, the Sword of 7 Stars. Think of the sword as a part of me, and keep it with you. I shall always watch over you.
What the?
Ryo,
Right. What is this?
a dragon and a phoenix.
Just like the mirrors.
So this is what he was working on. From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out. and we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
What is that poem?
It has been told in the village since long ago.
The one who holds the phoenix.
That's Bailu village. We might find some clues about my father there. Let's go.
Sure. Hey, Shenhua.
We have to get to the village.
Let's go. Do you have any idea where your father might have gone?
No, I don't.
Has this ever happened before?
With my father?
Yeah. Has he ever disappeared without telling you?
No, never.
I see. Are you certain that letter from the cave was...
It's his handwriting, without a doubt.
Okay. Are you sure it didn't contain any clues? Shenhua?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't care about the letter. I just want to find my father.
I understand.
Right, so the first thing that's going to happen when we start is that the game will tell us that we've unlocked some exclusive items, and that's because I'm a Kickstarter backer, and I get these exclusive items, so lucky me. I get a capsule toy, an SD chai, a leather jacket, and a special phone card. We also get a bunch of capsule toy tickets, which we can use to spend on the capsule toys machines. And also we got some move scrolls, and I'll get to show that off later on. So yes, so the game kind of starts with you just following Shenhua. It is a bit of a weird opening because it sort of starts with this dramatic cutscene recreating the end of Shenmue 2, and then I guess immediately after that they just walk out of the cave. I don't know, I guess they couldn't... I guess they sort of wrote themselves into a corner and didn't know how to bring them out of the cave, but they just walk out again.
Hello, Liu.
Shenhua, who's this?
This is Liu. He saved me from drowning in the river. Did something happen?
A group of thugs tore through here 2 days ago.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, the kind we don't normally see around here.
Let's keep moving. Hey, Shenhua.
What's the matter?
Does the village usually have gatekeepers?
No, there's no need for them. Bailu is a very peaceful place.
Are you sure about that? Because they said some thugs came by.
Yes, but it sounds like they're not from around here.
Still, that's worrying.
Even for you?
Yeah.
I admit, I'm a little unsettled myself. The village feels different somehow.
I can imagine.
Let's ask around for some clues.
Let's go. That was a pretty old bridge.
Indeed. That's the Verdant Bridge.
That's what it's called.
Yes. It's been in Bailu for a while.
Is that the village? Up ahead?
Yes. Everyone lives up ahead. We can ask around. Someone's bound to know something.
Let's not waste another second.
Let's not waste another second and continue our rather leisurely pace and slowly walk towards the village. Yeah, we're not really in any real rush at the moment. Oh, yes, and just like the older games, you have Ryo Hazuki's notebook. He'll write down the events that have happened in the past and any clues that will help you continue your adventure. And he's actually a pretty good artist. He's drawn a picture of the Phoenix and Dragon mirrors. So yeah, yeah, it's just like in the old games. If you ever get stuck for what to do, just check your notebook and it'll have some stuff in there. And yes, I guess as you've figured out by now, despite the fact that this game's development started some 14 years after the release of the original games, Ryo Hazuki's voice actor, Corey Marshall, makes a triumphant return, reprising his role as Ryo Hazuki. So it's the same voice you all know and love. I guess it wouldn't be Shenmue without him. In the Japanese version, Ryo's voice actor, how do you say it? Masaya Matsukaze has also returned, so, you know, it's good that they came back.
I'm sure we'll find out more about your father.
Thanks. You investigate here, Ryo. I'll try another settlement.
So, now we sort of begin the game proper, and if you're familiar with the old Shenmue games, you know exactly what to do. You talk to people. Well, there's this man doing, like, kung fu on these logs. But we can't speak to him, he'll just be over there.
I need help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Nope. All I care about is martial arts.
Okay then.
So yeah, as you can see, not everyone in this game is helpful. In fact, a good majority of them aren't helpful at all. But, oh yeah, here are the controls. You can press the help button and it'll bring up your control list. It's just kind of standard control button. Although, the inventory button is the right bumper for some reason. I don't understand why it's not start or something. But anyway, I guess we'll just speak to some more people. So, let's speak to this dude over here, teaching the kids Tai Chi.
Hi there.
Aha! Come to apprentice under me, have you?
Nothing.
What?
Fear not, for I am the great Sudza Xiong. I can forge a formidable master out of the most hopeless of pupils. You stand before a Chun Tai Chi master.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Do I look like I'd know anything about that?
Right.
Come by any time if you've got any burning questions about the great Chun Tai Chi.
Will do.
Okay, he's a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, you can speak to a lot of people in this game. Unlike Shenmue 1, you can't speak to every single NPC, which is a bit of a shame, but a vast majority of them you can interact with, which is
I
good.
need help with something.
What do you want?
I'm looking for someone named Yuan.
No, I haven't.
What?
Not since I saw him go to that house over there. But that was a while ago.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, there's some weird phrasing in these dialogue. I get the feeling that this wasn't particularly well translated, or voice lines were sort of recorded completely out of context.
Hello? It seems nobody's home.
And there's a very nice little throwback to Shenmue 1, I guess. The game boasted that you can knock on almost every door,
Do you have a
but
moment?
most of them didn't have anyone in it.
What is it?
There's something I want to ask.
What do you want? I don't like the looks of you.
Okay.
Why, you just tell that straight to my face, huh?
Excuse me.
What is it? I don't like the looks of you.
Okay.
Okay, I guess this lady isn't being particularly cooperative. In fact, it seems like a lot of these villagers are generally treating me as a bit of an outsider. Not many of them are willing to speak to me. Though I guess Rie Hazuki does kind of stick out.
Hey,
Yeah?
Oh, got nothing else to say? Oh, I can say a bit more.
I need your help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm not supposed to be talking right now. My master says I have to practice more.
I'm looking for him.
Go ask one of the other kids running around.
Okay.
Yeah, if you like talking to an annoying little kids, then boy has Shenmue 3 got you covered.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
He occasionally came to visit Joe next door, but Joe is likely working right now. Maybe Joe's daughter Lean knows where he is.
I see.
So, one thing I do want to mention is, I did think it was a bit weird when I was playing this game, that the first thing you have to do is try and find Mr. Yuan. Shenhua's father. Because the letter he wrote in the cave is the kind of thing you write knowing you're going to die. It very much seems like a farewell message. Like you'd never make it out of it alive, and you'll never see him again. But for some reason everyone's just assuming he's still alive and he's just gone missing. But, I don't know.
Hey.
We'll just roll with it for now.
Who might you be? You're not a face I recognize.
I've got a question. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm sorry, dear, but could you save that for later? This is no place for idle chit-chat.
Hey, do you know Mr. Yuan?
Sorry, dear, but I've got my hands full. I have to get ready.
Of course.
Another thing Shenmue 3 has a lot of is very, very wrinkly old people, and honestly it's kind of impressive how wrinkly they are. I wasn't expecting this kind of wrinkliness from this game. Anyway, here's the kitchen. I do kind of like looking at the attention to detail they put into some of these houses, so there's a lot of food and stuff you can look at. And yeah, it looks quite nice. I mean, it's not ultra high detailed like Final Fantasy 15 food, but it's nice that it's there.
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Where did you come from, young man?
What?
There's always something interesting coming in from the Lijiang River. I wonder what's going to show up next.
Okay, I'll just leave you alone, you crazy old kook. There's this old lady humming to herself. Let's just investigate.
Pardon me.
Okay, old lady. Just because you're blind doesn't mean you can act like an asshole and deliberately ignore Rie Hazuki when he asks for help. Yeah, I'm assuming she's blind, but I don't know, man. After that guy in Shenmue 2, he pretended to be blind. I'm not sure I can trust anyone ever again. So yes, one other thing about the notebook in Shenmue 3 is that actually, if you look on the left-hand side, he's got tabs, and they've got different sections for things like maps and other stuff. So, this notebook's a little bit more elaborate than it was in the previous games, which is nice.
I should talk to more people around here.
Oh yes, and at the first part of the game, you're kind of limited in where you can go. There's Rie Hazuki refuses to move past the village square, which is annoying because I kind of want to explore a bit more.
More people around here.
But the game kind of locks you off from doing that until later on in the game. So for now, you're just kind of stuck exploring this area. So I guess we don't really have much choice except to talk to people. Or we could buy some capsule toys. Boy, have we missed these.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah. So.
I guess I could use a capsule ticket.
Ah, yes, because I'm a Kickstarter backer, the game gives you a bunch of capsule tickets, which are basically just free goes at the capsule toy machines. Which is okay. Ah, fishing lures.
This is cool. That's right. I have a capsule ticket. Let's give it a try.
It is a little bit annoying that the game prompts you to use the capsule ticket every single time you want to buy a new capsule toy while you have a capsule ticket.
That's right. I have a capsule ticket. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, so it just sort of takes a bit longer to get the capsule toys. I'm just getting the same ones over and over.
This is cool.
But that's the nature of gacha, I suppose.
That's right. I have a capsule ticket. Let's give it a try.
Ah, a different one. Nice.
What's this? That's right. I have a capsule ticket. Let's give it a try.
So, one thing that you might know about this game is that it was not developed by Sega. It was developed by WiseNet, which is Yu Suzuki's own game studio. Sega actually gave Yu Suzuki the rights to use the Shenmue license so that he can make Shenmue 3, which is nice. But what that does mean is that there's no Sega characters in the capsule toys. So, unlike last time, you do not get Sonic the Hedgehog characters in capsule toys, you do not get Virtual On references or other things.
That's right.
There are Sega references in the game. In fact, if you look on the capsule machine, you can see that it's got the Sega logo on it. So obviously Sega does have some involvement with it. I guess it comes with using the Shenmue license or something, but yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know exactly how much involvement Sega has, because there are some Sega references, just not a whole lot of them.
I guess I could use a capsule ticket.
So if you're looking forward to seeing Sonic the Hedgehog capsule toys, I'm afraid you're fresh out of luck this time.
This is cool.
Also, naturally, I guess this isn't really surprising, but your capsule toy collection from the past two games does not carry over, even if you have Shenmue 1 and 2 on PC. So, yeah, that's gone. Which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, as to be expected. As you can see now, we're buying Shenmue 1 capsule toys, which is a little bit strange, considering we're buying capsule toys of Ryo Hazuki's real-life friends. But, yeah. There is an actual use for buying these capsule toys now, which I'll probably explain later on. But, yeah. So, oh yeah, Ryo Hazuki notes down where the capsule toys are in his notebooks as well. Just in case you need to remember where they are, although it's not too hard to remember. So now we've had a bit of fun, let's go around and keep talking to people. I think we have to find someone's daughter. So let's speak to this little girl down here.
Hey there.
Yeah?
That looks great.
Yep, Shenhua tells me that too.
You know Shenhua?
She's my friend. Is she your friend too?
Yeah, she is. Say, do you know Mr. Yin?
No.
He's a stonemason.
A stonemason, just like my daddy?
Your dad is a stonemason as well?
Yep.
Can I talk to him?
Uh-huh. He comes home at 7 at night.
He does. Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Ah, so, here the game introduces a new feature. If you press the Y button, you have the jump system. So, when you have something to do at a later time, it moves you to the target location and time the moment you press it. So, if I wanted to, I could teleport instantly to Lin's house at 7 PM. We won't do that just yet because the day is still early and we don't really want to waste the whole day, although there's not really a whole lot to do at this part of the game. For a moment I keep thinking maybe she drew like Lost or something, but you know, it's just some silly drawings. Someone needs to get that girl a pen and paper or something, because drawing in the ground can't be that fun.
Do you have a moment?
Huh? What is it?
There's something I want to ask.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Mr. Yuan.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
So it seems as if quite a lot of people in the village aren't really willing to give Ria Hazuki the time of day. I guess they do have the whole thug problem, so I guess it makes sense they're a little bit apprehensive to new people.
Nothing.
Especially that lady there, who seems quite scared of Ria Hazuki. Maybe she has a reason to be afraid of people.
Another time.
I'm just skipping through that dialogue because he doesn't have anything new to say at the moment. So yes, Ria Hazuki is in a strange place with unfamiliar people, but amongst all the unfamiliarity there is one thing that remains familiar. Lucky Hit.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello. How about a game of Lucky Hit? Come on, try it.
Not right now.
Oh, so you don't like Lucky Hit?
Why is he so judgmental about that? Why is he so like, oh, you don't like Lucky Hit, huh? It's like, imagine if like you just go around to your friend's house and then your friend's like, hey, you want to play Soul Calibur? And then you're like, no, I don't really like Soul Calibur that much. And then he's like, oh, I see how it is. Don't like Soul Calibur. One of those people. So yes, there's this Lucky Hit stall. We can win some prizes. We can either win a Minecraft car, some bananas, and a Cupid doll. Now, you might wonder what the use for these items are, and all will become apparent later. But we're going to try and win the Minecraft car. So Lucky Hit works basically same as it does in Shenmue 2. The physics of the ball are quite different though. They're a lot more bouncier. Like, rather than in Shenmue 2 where they use like a ball bearing or something, or marble. In this game it kind of feels like...
low note, isn't it? Will you try again?
It kind of feels like they used a ping pong ball, so it's a lot bouncier and it's harder to like sort of tell where it's going to go. So it feels a lot more random. But we're just going to keep trying it. This one's quite hard. You have to try and keep it in the middle, but of course the way the ball bounces around so much, it will usually drift off to one of the two sides. Oh, could this be it? It's getting there. Oh man, it went to the wrong one. Needs to go into that one.
This is where the game gets interesting.
Care
to try again?
Now then, guess I'll keep going. Because again, we have to kill time until 7 o'clock. And at least, you know, again, one of the things I do like about this game, it does give you the option of just skipping straight to that moment. So if you're one of those people who just wants to plow straight through the story, you can do that. I kind of feel like it's a bit of a waste of time to do that, because you just skip time, and that's time you could be spending playing Lucky Hit. But yeah, I also feel like it's more authentic to the Shenmue experience if you try and not do that. In fact, I intentionally avoid using the jump feature as much as possible, because I feel like I should be using that time to, you know, earn money or do other various activities. And one thing I do like about Shenmue 3 is that it perhaps has the most side activities, or the best side activities in any Shenmue game, which is good. So yeah, you'll be seeing more of that later on, which means I'll be getting very distracted from the main story. But again, if you are one of those people who just wants to see the main story and doesn't care for all this extra stuff, the game does let you go straight to the good stuff.
Care to try again?
I'm not really having much luck here, but I'm going to keep trying.
Pick a platform.
Another thing I should mention is you can no longer run a Lucky Hit stand as a part-time job. You know, like in Shenmue 2, so you can't do that thing where you just say, would you like a game of Lucky Hit, and call people from across the street. So yeah, that's gone, which, quite frankly, I'm glad it's gone, to be honest, because I hated that. It was really boring. It was just Lucky Hit, but made even longer because you had to play against an opponent like best of
This
2
is
out
where
of
the
3,
game
so you
gets
just
interesting.
sit there for ages waiting
to
for
try
these games
again?
of lucky hit to end with your opponent taking turns, and the
Maybe
games
some
can
other
last
time.
even longer because if you
Hope
keep
to see you
drawing, it'll
again
go into
soon.
sudden death, and you'll just keep playing until one of you loses or wins, and it can go on for forever. And yeah, that's gone, thankfully. So you can play Lucky Hit, you don't have to run the part-time job. There are other jobs available, but we'll come to that later. For now, there's, again, not really a whole lot you can do right now.
I need help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuen?
My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
Well, hey, your mum was very wise. You shouldn't talk to a stranger, and Ria Hazuki is perhaps the strangest of all. Here's a little place. You can buy vegetables here. It's a self-service veggies counter. You just buy the veggies yourself and just deposit the money. I thought this was a bit weird. I played the demo of this in Shenmue. You know, they released a backer demo for people who, backed the game on Kickstarter, so they could play a bit of the game early. And when I saw this, I thought it was a bit weird that they just have a shop with no one manning it. But apparently it's a real thing. It's called an honesty box. You just buy vegetables or whatever, and leave the money where it is, and it just runs on the basis of good honesty. And yeah, I thought it was a bit weird until I actually saw one of those in real life, near where I lived as well, in England. So it's not just a weird Chinese thing. It's apparently a thing that's quite relatively common. So shows what I know. But I guess that's in there. So I'll check out one more thing before I use the jump feature and just skip to the story. Over here, there is Joy Park.
Hey, bud, over here. You can't play unless you buy some tokens.
Okay.
Buy some tokens if you want to play.
Hi there.
Buy some tokens if you want to play. It's 10 yuan for 100 tokens. How many do you want?
So there are some places in the game where you can play like gambling mini games, things like Lucky Hits and other stuff. But they don't use real money, they use tokens, and you have to spend money to buy tokens.
Thank you.
And then
You can exchange tokens for prizes, so be sure to head to the prize exchange after. You can then take your prizes to the pawn shop and sell them. So more tokens means more money.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, what that guy said, basically. You use the tokens to win prizes and then get money. So that's one way of earning money in this game, is by gambling and exchanging your tokens that you win for valuable prizes.
Huh? You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, wanna have a drink with me? It's going on your tab, laddie.
Seems like you've already had a few.
I'm just having a good time. I'm not drunk. Who said that?
I love this guy. Even if he seems like he's on the verge of death.
Are you alright?
Ah, just a little too much to drink. That's all. Nothing another drink won't fix.
This man is dying.
I need to go.
Hold your horses, laddie. This ain't no race. Come have a drink with me.
Not right now.
Not a fan of the bottle, eh? Then how about playing a game? Me, I like flower, bird, wind, and moon.
Not now.
Good on you, laddie. If only I'd quit then. Damn it, why'd I get so carried away?
We'll just let him sort of wallow in his own self-pity and regret, and mount up regrets of our own.
Turtle races, huh?
Hey, here to play? I recommend Bailu Village's own turtle racing.
Yes, so there's
How
turtle
much
racing.
will you put down?
You can bet on turtles and guess and try and bet which one will win.
Which turtle will it be?
Alright, so you can pick a turtle, and yeah. Exciting turtle action! Look at them go! And you can mash the button that's on screen in order to cheer them and make them go a bit faster. And looks like Yellow is doing pretty well. Come on, Yellow! High speed action! I do kind of like this remix of the duck racing music, though. And yeah, as you can see, the more you cheer the turtle, the bigger the bar is that fills up when you mash the button. So you have to press the button more to give them the speed boost. But yeah, it's very, very slow, like turtle racing should be. Come on, don't stop! You're almost there. Go, little guy, go! Oh yeah.
Nice, bro. Go again.
And now we got lots of tokens. Let's play again.
How much will you put down?
I won't do all of it. I'll do a bit less.
Which turtle will it be?
Go with Yellow again. Now, when I first played this, I actually wasn't a huge fan of it because the fact you can kind of directly impact the race by mashing the buttons. And I thought that kind of made the game a bit too easy because you're kind of like just giving them speed boost by mashing buttons, which isn't that hard. But, yeah, it turns out actually the you know, cheering doesn't actually help that much, and there is a good chance that sometimes turtles just refuse to move. So, as you can see, it's a bit tighter this time. Come on, little guy, go! Go! Come on! And you had to mash the buttons quite hard as well. It gets pretty intense, actually, when you're mashing the button. Come on! Come on, little guy! You're almost there! Mash the... Really gotta mash those buttons now. Look how slow the meter's going up. No! Red's in the lead! Red, no!
So close. Another race. You got it this time.
Oh well.
I'll come back.
That's turtle races. It can get pretty intense, actually. I do quite like it, if only for the absurdity of it all. Anyway, yeah, here's where a lot of the little mini games are. So if you want, you can while away quite a few hours here. But again, there's not a whole lot else to do. We're sort of restricted this part of the game, so we'll just advance time, and I'll just show off the time skip feature. It just teleports you straight to Mr. Lin's house at 7 or after 7 o'clock.
Pardon me.
Who's there?
May I talk to you for a moment?
What is it?
Oh, hi, mister.
You know this man?
He's my friend, Daddy.
We talked for 5 seconds. That means he's my friend.
Well, get to it.
I haven't seen Yuen around. If you know anything, I'd... Huh? What happened?
Some thugs I'd never seen before showed up and wrecked my place.
Thugs, huh? Why would they do this?
It's me. They asked if I was a stonemason, so I said yes. And they just went crazy.
Why stonemasons?
They were definitely looking for something.
What did they look like?
Well, they weren't from around here, that's for sure. There were 2 of them. One had a shaved head with a tattoo on it. Don't tell me. They went to Yuen's place too?
I don't know. Yuen was in the quarry when he disappeared.
You're kidding. Those thugs might have something to do with that too.
Maybe. I'll be sure to tell Shenhua.
Bye-bye, mister. Bye.
It's gotten so dark. Maybe I should head back to Shenhua's house.
So again, we have the jump prompt again for the jump system, and we can go straight to Shenhua's house if we want to, because we're pretty much done for the day. But we're just going to walk around a bit more. Again, I try not to use the jump feature too much, because I feel like that wastes time, and I kind of want to just experience the world as it is. So let's talk to these people who are just having their evening meal.
Hi there.
Are you from Japan by chance?
Yes.
Japan may be a small island country, but I've heard that it has steep mountains with great streams.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Huh? You don't fish them?
Not really my thing.
I don't have time to waste with someone who doesn't even know.
The conversation took a bit of a turn. Let's talk to him again.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Hate to bother you, but...
It all comes down to fishing.
What?
Anyway, there are lots of people who want to fish. Lots of people after the one that got away.
Right.
Lots of people after the rare ones. Basically, their lives are defined by fishing.
I see.
He's weird. Okay, we'll just leave him with his weird fish fantasies. It won't be the last we'll be seeing of him, though. That's for sure.
What is it?
Have you seen the thugs that came to the village recently?
I'm sick and tired of talking about all that. Things are finally starting to get back to normal around here.
Sorry to bother you.
Well, none of these guys have anything interesting to say, unfortunately. Again, I try not to use it too much, but I'll use the jump feature to skip to Shenhua's house again, because, again, there's not a whole lot you can do on the first day. So we'll just use the jump feature and go straight to Shenhua's house.
Have you learned anything new, Ryo?
Not about your father, no.
I see.
It seems that the thugs invaded Mr. Joe's home, though.
Joe, you mean Ling's house? They must have my father then.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
I'm going with you tomorrow.
What?
I can't stop thinking about these thugs. I want to know more.
All right then. We'll go together.
Good.
So, here we are at Shenhua's house. It's pretty similar to how it was at the end of Shenmue 2, if you remember that. It's not exactly the same. There have been some things that have been changed. You'll notice that a couple of the rooms are a bit different now. But yeah, we can explore the house. And there's lots of drawers and stuff to look in. So we can do that. And yeah, there's stuff to examine.
Shenhua's flute. It was made out of wood from the Shenmue tree, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they mentioned that in the last game. So yeah, like in Shenmue 1 and 2, there's lots of drawers and stuff you can look in. So if you want to see some drawers...
What's this? A medical salve?
Boy, has this game got you covered. And don't worry, I'll be showing off every single one of these drawers. They're all filled with stuff.
Sunflower seeds? What are they doing here?
None of it is important stuff. It's all just, you know, world building and stuff. You know, where else would you put your sunflower seeds? Again, it's not exactly the same as it was in Shenmue 2. I do remember there was like a thing, like a sculpture made out of Phantom Riverstone on this thing in Shenmue 2. But yeah, it's not here in Shenmue 3. Yeah, and like I said, I'll show off every single one of these drawers. There's a lot in this house. Oh yeah, you can also sort of use the D-pad to cycle through the drawers that are in view. Each of the drawers you can interact with are highlighted with this red circle, which looks a little bit weird. I kind of wish they used something less discreet. But, you know, it works, I guess. It's just a lock-on feature for the drawers. Yes. So, I guess we're about to go to bed. Let's just talk to Shenhua before we head to bed.
Leo?
Yeah?
I've been thinking about the thugs that went to Ling's house.
And?
I don't think it was a coincidence.
I'm with you. They must have had a reason.
Let's talk to the villagers together tomorrow.
Okay.
I want to ask some questions of my own.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Leo?
Did your father say anything to you? You know, before he left?
No, nothing. But that wasn't unusual.
Okay.
Although,
what?
now that I think about it, he turned back to look at me several times as he headed for the cave.
Interesting.
Maybe he had a feeling he wouldn't be coming back.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Leo?
I've been thinking about the cave.
It was my first time in the cave as well. I had no idea he was crafting something on this scale.
I see. The phoenix and dragon are exactly the same as those on the mirrors.
And in my father's letter, it's as if he knew you would have the mirrors, and that you'd come here.
Exactly. But how?
We won't know until we ask him ourselves.
I guess not. Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Leo?
You're coming with me to the village tomorrow, right?
Yes. We'll find my father. Together.
So, in this Let's Play, you'll find that I'll speak to Shenhua quite a lot before bed.
I'm excited to see what'll be served.
Yeah, it's lots of nice food. But yeah, she does have a lot of things to say, so I will be speaking to her a lot. A lot of them are good conversations too. There's a lot of drawers. I won't be showing them all off tonight though. We have to wait for feature episodes, so you'll get to look forward to that. But for now, it's been a long day. And yeah, that's the start of Shenmue 3, so we're just going to save the game here. And then we'll head to bed. So tomorrow we'll be heading into the village with Shenhua as a partner. So, I'm feeling tired. Good night everyone. See you all tomorrow.